Well, hello and a very warm welcome to Paris 2024. Magnificent Invalides in the centre of the city for archery action here at the Paralympic Games. It's great that you can join us wherever you're watching around the world for the session, which is going to be quarterfinal, semi-final and medal action in the women's individual recurve. Yes, we have just 8 archers left in the competition, and they are chasing that once-in-a-4-year achievement, a gold medal at the Paralympic Games. It's going to be some fantastic action, some high-quality archery as we look at the temperature. It is around 21 degrees, the rest of the weather, 73% humidity, and that breeze, just a gentle southwesterly here as we welcome you to these 8 archers who remain in the field. We have archers from Iran, 2 from China, we have archers from Italy, Poland, Mongolia, Slovenia, and 1 from India. Let's have a look at the brackets. We've still got the top 2 seeds in there, Elizabeth Mino and Wu Chunyun from China. Also contending, we have Dembrel, the 3rd seed, and Wu from China as well. Wu Yang, that is, the 4th seed. So the top 4 are still in contention for a place in the gold medal match. So just before we begin the action, we're standing by now for the coup de baton to announce to the crowd and everyone around the world that play is about to begin.
Championne du monde à Bangkok en 2013, 5e aux Jeux de Pékin en 2008, 9e à Londres en 2012, 9e à Rio en 2016 et détentrice de record de France sur ces 3 distances.
A 3-time Paralympian world champion in Bangkok in 2013 and French record holder in 3 distances. Please welcome Brigitte Ali-Duboc.
Brigitte Ali-Duboc, seeing things to get underway. World champion in Bangkok 2013, also competed at the Beijing 2008 Paralympic Games, also in London, Rio, and she's the holder of French records in all 3 of those disciplines, which is fantastic. Former recurve archer of some note. As we welcome the archers now out for the quarterfinals. Women's individual recurve open quarterfinal action. And now come the 2 archers, Samia Rahimi Kadiriani of Iran and Wu Yang of China.
Cible numéro 1, représentant la République islamique d'Iran.
Target number 1, representing Iran, Samia Rahimi Kadiriani.
Cible numéro 2, représentant la République populaire de Chine.
Target number 2, representing People's Republic of China, Wu Yang.
Le juge de ligne pour cette rencontre est...
The line judge is Nabil Hussain.
So we have 2 archers here in their very first Paralympic Games.
C'est parti pour la session de la
with a good win. Her first matches, and we've had Rahimi Kadiriani also having comfortable wins in her 2 matches as well. She has not been troubled with 6-0 wins over Ben Hami and Oimenadu in the first 2 rounds, and Wu, after getting a bye in the first round, had a good win over Patawao of Thailand by the same score. Kadiriani, 4th at the World Championships last year, lost the bronze medal match to the archer that's on the other target in this match. So there's a nice little rematch to let you know about right at the start of this match.
7. She wanted a strong start then.
John Stubbs with me again.
Yeah, good afternoon, Glenn.
Nice to have you along again. So yes, it's going to be a lot at stake now as we
7.
A couple of, let's say, warm-up arrows.
There we go. 9. Yep. Still a little bit left. There we go. Little bit of a correction.
Yeah. First
Great.
10 of the match.
Yeah, great shot.
Stuff from Wu.
Big and take your breath there. Ooh. Clock's against her now.
Oh, yes, having real trouble putting the arrow on the rest there. Got to get it away here. 3 seconds.
Yeah.
Tough.
Held it together, though.
Yeah, tough, though, isn't it, with just that 6. So that makes it a relatively simple task here, you'd think, for Wu to win the first set. And just a 6 or higher. And she's got the 9. So nice job there from Wu Yang. Wins the set, rather, 26-22. And she takes the 2 set points to start this match. This is actually the 3rd meeting between these two. Both the other meetings, mentioned one of them last year at the World Champs for bronze, which was won by Wu 6-0. The next meeting was in Hangzhou at the Asian Para Games in October last year, and it was also a win to Wu in that match by 6 set points to 2.
Set 7, 9, and a 6 for Rahimi Gadarajani, and a 7, a 10, and a 9.
So the Iranian needs to get that monkey off her shoulder then.
Yeah, she does, having only taken the 2 set points in those 2 matches.
Yeah.
And also just here losing this set too.
Yeah, not the greatest of starts for her.
Yeah. Got to get her arrows sorted out.
But it's still only the first set.
Wu's been a crucial part of para archery in China in recent years. She captured 3 golds in teams events last year as well, at the World Champs, the Para Asian Games and the Asian Para Championships. All in teams events. I mentioned that bronze in the individual at the World Champs. So she's been right in contention at the Asian Para Championships as well. Silver in that event last year too. So Wu's been pretty successful.
Especially in a team event.
Yep, in the last 12 to 18 months. Just amplifies the task here for Rahimi Gaderiani, who's starting the 2nd set now.
Struggling. Yeah.
And just a 4. Oh, this is a shame. She was in good form in her 2 previous rounds.
She was. Shot some really strong arrows.
Well, she didn't drop a set in either of those 2 matches, but she looks under pressure in this match, and she's looked under pressure right from that first arrow where she only scored a 7.
No. That's better.
It's got to get cracking.
Wow. 10.
Well, she's got the same scores with the first 2 arrows in this set as she did in the first. 7 and 10.
Yeah, it's as though she uses her first arrow as a bit of a sighter for her.
And then makes the immediate correction.
Definitely.
Oh, another 4. So just a 1 required by Wu. And what's worrying there for Rahimi Gaderiani, she looked mystified as to why that was a 4. And there's the win in the 2nd set to Wu, who's not been troubled at all in this match so far. She's up by 4 set points to 0.
Yeah, it's a perfect day for shooting. No wind. Yeah, the humidity's dropped as well, so it might increase the nervous tension, but, you know, it is a good day to shoot.
Pour celles et ceux qui découvrent notre discipline, mais c'est vrai qu'on peut les rappeler, on utilise en art classique le système par
It is for a place in the semi-final, though.
Yeah, maybe it's just pressure.
It is.
For Rahimi Gaderiani.
17 pour Somalia Rahimi Gaderiani. Conséquence, Wu Yang est crédité de 2 points de 7 supplémentaires. Et c'est la première archère qui atteint les 6,7 qui remporte le match. Pour l'instant, 4-0 donc pour Wu Yang.
Well, he's still a chance under the sets format in recurve archery, of course.
7-10-8 for Wu Yang.
It's a small matter of winning the next 3 sets for the Iranian.
That's not going to be easy against Wu.
No, it isn't.
She needs a strong arrow here.
Yeah, she's open with a 7 and then a 4.
Yeah. She's got to put those behind her.
Yeah, got to get a gold score, you'd think, with this arrow.
There we go.
Got one. And now gives her a chance to apply some scoreboard pressure on Wu, which hasn't happened in this match to date.
There you go, you see.
She's opened with 3 7s, but bounced back on the 2 previous sets with 10s.
That's okay. She's going to take a lead. Well, she's going to be at worst level.
Here we go, 2-point game. Now the Iranian has a bit of breathing space. She can win this.
She's got to
set.
She's got to seize this now.
Absolutely. A 9 or a 10 will do it.
No.
Wow. That is not what was required at all. And so a potential set win is now a match loss for Wu. She has a match arrow here, needing just an 8 or higher, and she's got that 8. And there's the win for Wu Yang of China by 1 point. She has got the victory by 6 set points to 0. And is into the semi-finals here of the Women's Individual Recurve Open. It's a great achievement there for the 32-year-old. She will contend for a medal here at the Paralympic Games.
She was put under no pressure going forward, though, so not really been tested.
Oh, that's right. Only gets tougher from here, though.
It does.
But you've got to get there to be a contender, and that's all Wu has done.
Yeah.
So well done to her. She's won the match by 6 set points to 0.
Wu Yang qualifié pour les demi-finales de ce tournoi paralympique Paris 2024. Et progressivement, on va découvrir les autres concurrentes qui vont avancer au dernier carré. Et l'avantage lorsqu'on atteint le dernier carré, c'est qu'on tirera forcément pour une médaille. Est-ce que ce sera une médaille d'or? Est-ce que ce sera une médaille de bronze? Nous le découvrirons ensemble. Mais attention, la prochaine rencontre mettra sur le terrain des finales celle qui a tout simplement remporté le tir de placement, qui est terminé en première position avec une prestation absolument folle. C'était bien évidemment Elisabetta Mijno, l'italienne, 641. qui a visé les 29 équipes perdues lors de la finale. Mesdames et messieurs, veuillez accueillir les juges, les coachs et les athlètes.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the coaches, judges and athletes.
So out come the archers now for quarter-final action of the women's recurve. Here comes the top seed, Elisabetta Mino of Italy, and this archer here, Milena Olszewska of Poland. Two hugely experienced archers. Mino at her 5th Paralympic Games. Olszewska at her 4th.
Representing Italy, Elisabetta Mino.
Cible numéro 2, représentant la Pologne.
Target number 2, representing Poland, Milena Olszewska.
Le juge de ligne pour cette rencontre est...
The line judge is Megan Tierney.
Le décor est planté pour vivre un chapitre de plus dans cette rivalité exceptionnelle entre Elisabetta Mino et Milena Olszewska. L'Italie, la Pologne, 11e confrontation entre ces deux archères. Mino a l'avantage historique puisqu'elle a battu son adversaire 6 fois sur leurs 10 précédentes rencontres. Mais quand
well, here we go for this match here for a spot in the semi-finals. Elisabetta Mino would win over Amanda Jennings after the bye, 6-0. Jennings from Australia, and also not troubled in her 1-8 elimination match, Milena Olszewska that win over Murvanuj Erolu of Turkey, 6-0. Former world number ones, both of these archers. Both of them have won medals at previous Paralympic Games. 2 silvers and a bronze to Mino, and 2 bronzes to Olszewska. So here we go with Mino to go first. She was the top qualifier in the ranking round, and she was in good form too against Jennings.
Yeah, great start again.
Yeah, she doesn't often miss the cold zone, does Elisabetta Mino.
I think she only had 1 red.
That's correct in the last match. Olszewska too was pretty solid. Both very experienced archers, Mino 38 and Olszewska 40. This is the 11th meeting between these two in major international competitions. 11th.
Yeah, they've been around a long time.
And at the moment, it is 6-4 in favour of the Italian, who's just having a little issue here with this second arrow.
Long time, yeah. Struggling, not got that fluid shot yet.
She's a calm, cool, collected character, though. So yes, 6-4. And interestingly, Olszewska won the last meeting between the two at last year's World Championships. 6-4. But that's going to be hard if she continues to score in the blue zone. So here is the win potentially here for Mino in this first set. And she's got it.
Wrapped it up, yeah.
Well done to Mino. She had that issue with that second arrow, but still has got that first set in the bag.
Set 7.
So Mino gets that first set 26-21. Her 2 silvers. One was in Tokyo in mixed teams. The other was in London in the individual, losing to Zara Namati of Iran in the final that year. And her third medal was in Rio in mixed teams action. It was a bronze. So she goes on to win the gold here. Mino, she'll complete the colour set. And the 2 bronzes won by Olszewska were both in the individual, and both back-to-back too. Bronze in London and then bronze in Rio.
And she'll have the bragging rights at home as well.
Yes, indeed.
An 8, 6, and 7 for Melina Olszewska. 21 for her. 9, 8, 9.
So Olszewska, clearly, it's a numbers game, archery. It all comes back to numbers. And a 6 on the scorecard at this level is, she knows, is not good enough.
That's gone, though. That's just gone, Glenn. You know, she's forgotten all about that now.
Yep. Exactly. Move on with it.
Yep.
So second set now. Olszewska to go first.
Still low.
Oh, she's not going to contend. She needs to get them out of her resume, and fast.
Both archers are struggling from where they left off in the quarter in the 16 round.
Yeah, totally. Maybe it's just the pressure of the moment again. Getting into sweaty palm territory here.
Definitely.
8, 8.
Mino can take a giant step forward in this set with a yellow score again. And is it in the gold? It is. It is a 9.
Needs a 10.
Absolutely. Even that may not be enough.
There we go. First gold.
Yeah, good arrow there from Olszewska. But it's just a 7 or higher, red or higher, for Mino to claim the 2 set points. That's how to do it.
Beginning to cook on gas now, mate.
100% Mino. Just a nice line in the sand she's drawn there for Olszewska. And she says to her, good luck getting over that one. 4-0 Mino. Not troubled so far.
She's so comfortable moving off the line and going speaking to the coach rather than the other way about, you know. It's great to see.
She totally backs herself, doesn't she?
She does.
What a lovely last arrow that was from Mino.
Final 9, not enough for Melina Olszewska to beat Elizabeta Mijno on that
so Mino with 4 set points in the bag.
So she takes the 2 points from set 2.
2 set points away from a semi-final spot again. Mino was beaten in the quarterfinals at this stage in Tokyo and in Rio as well. Hasn't been in the last 4 since London 12 years ago.
If she gets over this hurdle, I think she'll fancy herself.
I totally agree. Well, it's do or die now for Olszewska. She's got to get something out of this set.
Eight.
Solid.
Really solid.
9.
How long does it take an archer to get so solid and stable like that? through practice, John.
It's a lot of work in the gym. It's a lot of shooting, but a lot of work also in the gym.
No.
That's a good arrow. 17, easily her best return from her first 2 arrows in each of the sets so far for Olszewska. The other 2 have been 14.
8.
All level.
Chance for Olszewska now.
Definitely.
Got to be another gold score, you'd think, to at least back herself to tie the set and prolong the match. Oh, well,
handed it to
yeah,
her.
that might cost her the match, that arrow. Because here's Minot with just a 7 or higher required to win and move through to the semi-finals.
Yeah.
A 10. That's the second set in a row she's finished with a 10. She's all class on the shooting line, Elisabetta Minot. The Italian has got another win over Milena Olszewska in the long rivalry between these two. It's win number 7 for her against her Polish rival. And it was a pretty good one too, wasn't it? 6 set points to Olszewska, just couldn't get going. Too many loose arrows in that match. So Minot through to the semi-finals. One step closer to the Paralympic Games gold medal she's been trying to get for so long.
Italy's Elisabetta Minot, a 10 at the final arrow, taking her score to 27. Beats Poland's Olszewska's 23. So we'll go through to the semi-final 6-0.
Mesdames et messieurs, veuillez accueillir les coachs, les juges et les athlètes sur le terrain des finales.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the coaches, judges, and the athletes.
Well, out come the archers now for quarterfinal action in the women's individual recurve. Para archery here at the Paralympic Games. And we have archers here from Mongolia and Slovenia trying to get into the semi-finals.
Cible numéro 1, représentant la Mongolie.
Target number 1, representing Mongolia, Selinji Dembarel.
Cible numéro 2, représentant la Slovénie.
Target number 2, representing Slovenia, Ziva Lavrinic.
Le juge de ligne pour cette rencontre est...
The line judge is Pan Yugoswan.
So Selingi Dembaril of Mongolia, the 34-year-old, up against Ziva Lavrinch of Slovenia, the 35-year-old. Here is the win for Dembaril after the bye in the first round. A win over Shevchenko of Ukraine in the 1-8 eliminations. And likewise, Lavrinch, the bye, and then a good win over Flora Clean by 6 set points to 4. Tight match, that one. Lavrinch probably not at her best. Have to step it up here against the experienced Mongolian, who's in her second Paralympic Games. Bronze medalist in the women's teams at 2022 World Champs is the Mongolian, but it's going to be Lavrinch to start first. It's a good effort from her to get to the quarterfinals. She's made the quarterfinals at the European Championships and the World Championships last year, and now here in Paris. Although already has an opportunity to move forward here with a 6 to start for the Slovenian.
Yeah, 2-point advantage to start.
Again, chasing the set straight away. It's a hard gap to make up when you're only shooting 3 arrows a set.
9.
It's not a bad effort.
No.
Dembaril, though, will stay 2 points clear.
Needs another 9.
It's an 8.
Yeah.
Well, it's there to be won here for Dembaril. 7 or higher.
You'd like to think these archers can hit red or better.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, there's better.
There's the best you can get.
That's outstanding last arrow. Well, clearly the best in that set was Dembaril with the first 10 of the match. Lavrinch just playing with a handbrake in that first set on after the 6 that she scored.
Bel entame de rencontre pour celle qui a terminé 3e au championnat du monde par équipe à Dubaï en 2022, qui a également terminé 3e à Bangkok des championnats asiatiques en solitaire en 2023.
Dembaril is touched on, didn't trouble the scorers, they say, in the first round in Tokyo, beaten by Olszewska of Poland 6-4, but got a win under her belt here.
In the second games as well.
Yeah, and she's kind of been there or thereabouts. Round of 16 at both the 2022 and the 2023 World Champs for Dembaril. And she qualified 3rd in the qualification round here in a personal best score.
She's been in a finals match as well.
Yeah, bronze at the Asian Championships. She won last year in Bangkok.
Against a Korean.
Yep.
So she can clearly shoot.
So she's been there or thereabouts without kind of propelling herself into the stratosphere just yet. And of course, this is crunch time with quarterfinals, so the winner is into the semis, and it's important you mentally prepare yourself for a quarterfinal once you make it.
That's a good start.
Much better. Let's grab the 9 line.
Eight.
Feels with Lavrinch now going 9-8-9 that she's just starting to
believe in herself.
Yeah, believe in herself and put the arrow where it needs to be put. Having said that, that was a slightly longer hold, which was slightly concerning, but there was no concern at all. Great shot that was.
Yeah.
So now she's created the scoreboard pressure, Lavrinch, and how is the Mongolian going to respond? Pretty well. Pretty well indeed.
Whatever you can do, I can do as well.
Well, let's give the double thumbs up to this set so far. Lavrinch might need to repeat what she's just achieved. If she does, she wins the set points. So high stakes on this arrow. Not far away, was she?
No, she's making a shoot for it.
So, Dembrell needs a 10 to tie the set. Now, this is what these archers train and compete for, moments like this.
70 metres away, though.
Oh, just dropping low. Well, a good set of archery from both in that one. 27 points for Dembrell. And most of these matches would win the set. In fact, it did in the previous set, but not in this one.
Yeah, 28's highest scored per session.
It's a beautiful thing about archery, isn't it? Well done to Lovrench. 2 9s and a 10 there, and she's got back to 2-all.
Ziva Lovrench, quant à elle, qui a terminé 3e de la 8e édition du Versailles Para Archery World Ranking Tournament qui s'est déroulé.
Awesome effort there from Ziva Lovrench. Slovenia have never won, by the way, folks, a medal at the Paralympic Games in para-archery.
And Ziva Lovrench.
Lovrench would love that to change, and I'm sure all Slovenians will love it too. There have some good archers, produced some good archers down through the years. Toy Allison, of course, and there's a couple of compound archers who are very good too, John.
There is, yes. Marcel Pavlik.
Yes, indeed. Tim Yevsnik has won too, who's just come recently. Young man who's been very much at the upper echelons of compound archery. So let's get this third set underway.
We're in for a spectacle now, I think.
Yeah, these two certainly seem to have got their radar right now.
Yeah, this is great shooting.
Well, 7 arrows in. Dembrell has got 5 in the goal zone, including 2 10s. Same percentage for Lovrench in terms of gold arrows. Ooh, now that one. That's a throwback to the first set, which Lovrench has relived. And not a pleasant experience either for her.
7.
Neither of them want to win it.
No, it seems like they're just giving chances to each other. What about this arrow from Lovrench?
You think she needs a 10?
Got one. What a great arrow, John.
Absolutely.
Still a chance here, though, for Dembrell to win it with another 10.
Oh, holding back a little bit, waiting for the crowd to go quiet.
Oh, what a decision, what execution from Dembrell.
Nerves of steel.
That was outstanding shooting from her. Well, she could easily be 4-2 down now, but she composed herself superbly there, waited for the crowd and delivered. That was a brilliant arrow.
It was. In the context of the match.
Well, we'll circle that one on the scorecard. If she goes on to win this, that arrow there was a big part of the reason why.
And hit a
Definitely.
big X on her final arrow to match the 10 from Ziva Lovrench. But it is the Mongolian Selinji Dembrell who takes the 2 points for set 3.
I'm on television.
Great to see some youngsters really enjoying themselves in there. Not a bad way to spend the afternoon local time after school, is it? At the archery.
You never know, there might be some budding archers in that crowd.
Well, they might capture the bug. They'll be inspired by these archers. So 4 points to 2. It's the Mongolian in front on target number 1. Singali Dembrul, Ziva Lavrinch of Slovenia. It's going to be the Slovenian to go first in this 4th set. Now needs either a tie or a win to send it to a deciding set. Good start.
Great start.
Well, the 2 sets she's lost, Lavrin, have they've both been 6s in them.
Yeah, you need them in the red. Red and better.
Denver's going to make itself tough for her to get something out of the set now, especially with that arrow as right in the centre.
This next arrow will decide the set.
No, it's a 7.
So she needs a 5.
That's right, just a 5 for the 2 set point to take this to a deciding set.
Yeah, that's all she needed.
Yep. There's a sigh of relief. I'm still in this contest.
Set 7.
Denver not able to get going at all in that set. 6-7-7.
Nervous
total
set
of 20.
there.
Yeah.
Nervous set.
26 to 20. 4 set points each.
First 5 sets of this afternoon.
Yes, it is, John. Well, now this is really interesting. They're playing for a semi-final spot here. Now it's all down to execution in this match.
Going down to the wire, a 6, a 7 and a 7 for Celingi Dembarel, but a 9, X and a 7, 26 in total for Ziva Lavrinik. She claims the 4th set, 4 apiece going into set 5.
Excellent crowd in here again, enjoying the archery and the women's individual recurve here at the Paralympic Games. As we go all the way to the gold medal winner in this session. Ziva Lavrinch of Slovenia, desperate to be one of those archers in contention.
She wants the same start she had in the last set.
Yeah, she started with a 9 in the last 3 sets.
Yeah, just piles the pressure on.
Well, it's going to be her to go first again, so let's see if she can replicate that one more time.
There we go.
9.
Nice job from Lavrinch.
She's really come strong when she needed to.
Well,
It's not too bad.
Just a few wobbles, though, for Dembrul. She hasn't had a gold score for 4 arrows now.
Yeah. Still in it, though.
Only 1 in her last 6. Whereas Lavrinch is starting to move forward. Now that's 5 in her last 6.
Mongolian needs a gold now.
Most definitely. She's missed it. Well, here's a match arrow for the Slovenian.
Gold or win it.
Exactly. Just a 9 or higher required here for Ziva Lavrinch for a spot in the semi-finals.
Long hold.
Oh, it's well away. And now she's gift-wrapped the match here for Dembrul, in fact.
Yeah, red or better.
She's going to take her time again. Dembrul, 8, 9 or 10 will be enough for the semi-final. She's got a 10. What a finish. Singli Demiral of Mongolia, after being down and out barely a minute ago, has found a way to win with that 10. Superb finish for her as she makes the top 4. Ziva Lavrinch, well, that 5 with the last arrow, that is going to haunt her for a while. She just gift-wrapped an opportunity to Demiral, who took her chance. It's a fair play to the Mongolian. She wins the match by 6-4.
Absolutely.
Singli Demiral once again soaks up the pressure. Big X on her final arrow, and she takes the set and claims her spot in the semi-finals.
Mesdames et messieurs, veuillez accueillir les coachs, les juges et les athlètes sur le terrain des finales.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the coaches, the judges, and the athletes.
Out come the archers now for quarterfinal action here in the women's individual recurve at the Paralympic Games in Paris 2024. We have archers from India and China, and 2 pretty good ones too.
Représentant l'Inde.
Target number 1, representing India, Pooja.
3-time world champs rep. Best effort, 2nd. Silver medalist in 2022.
Représentant la République populaire de Chine.
Target number 2, representing People's Republic of China, Wu Shunyan.
Wu Shunyan, probably the most celebrated of all the women's archers here in the recurve competition. She's a 4-time medalist at the Paralympic Games, including gold in the mixed teams in Rio, 2 bronzes in Tokyo, and another silver too in Rio in individual competition. So she's medalled in the last 2 Paralympic Games in the individual, has Wu Chunyan. Here's Pooja with that win over Yalmulch Shingul of Turkey in the first round, and a comfortable win for Chunyan over the archer from Mongolia, Bunyarjagul. So it's going to be Wu Chunyan to go first in her 3rd Paralympic Games.
Not convincing start, though.
Certainly not. These 2 had met once before. It was in October last year at the Asian Para Games. And it was a win to Wu by 6-4.
Yeah, that's great by Pooja.
Pooja was impressive against Shingul.
Wu was as well, was impressive in the last match.
Pooja's beaten a pretty good opponent in that first round, and she beat her comfortably with some excellent scoring.
Never out of the gold, I don't think.
That's right.
Neuf.
9.
Yeah. Pujal looks as though she's up for this.
Yeah, Wu Xunyan got to be at her best. Down into the 7 again, so that's not going to be good enough from her. So just a 5 or higher required by Puja in this first set.
Yeah.
Very nice, John.
Steady. 28.
That's going to get it done in most of these matches. 28.
Definitely.
And Puja off with that first 2 set points.
And
the athletes know that's what the score they're looking for, really. All gold.
I like your comment that she looked up for it, and she has. From the moment she stepped onto the shooting line in that first match too, she was just on it. And maybe some others haven't portrayed that. Puja, Elizabeth Amino is another in that category. They just walk out there and it's business time.
Yeah. They want to win it.
Le tournoi à élimination directe ne pourrait avoir lieu sans un tir de classement pour classer les archères.
Yeah, I don't think there's much point cracking a joke with Puja at the moment. I don't think she'd be too impressed with you because she's got her mind on the job, right?
Yeah.
Whereas some others might actually quite enjoy that.
Yeah. I was always quite chilled when I was on the shooting line.
Yeah.
Just take my mind off it.
Yeah. Well, this is interesting. Wu has, as I mentioned, one of the most celebrated para archers in recent times, not only winning 4 medals in the Paralympic Games, but she's an 8-time medalist at the World Champs. 7 of them are gold medals.
She's going to have to improve, though.
Yeah, they're vertical. Vertical is good, John. It's just those arrows are not coming out of the bow strong enough, are they? Or
no, she's just tickling her sight. You've got to really crank that down.
Well, there's the first mistake from Puja. So it's game on in this set. Well,
7.
only 1 gold score for Wu in her first 5 arrows.
Yeah, not the normal standard.
That's right, surprising. Now Puja just taking a little bit more time there. She wants to bounce back from that 7.
8.
All level.
Well, they're both giving each other opportunities.
Yeah. Both archers are going to need a gold.
Now's the time for a 10, isn't it?
9.
Just grabbed the line, so there's an opportunity, albeit a slim one, for Puja. She needs a 10 here. But these
to win the set outright.
These are big arrows.
Yeah.
Could be 4-0. Could be 3-1. Could be 2-all. It all hinges on a big arrow here for Puja. Oh, she's nailed it.
Wow.
Well, that's worth a round of applause. What a tremendous arrow there from Puja. Oh, you're not going to find an arrow much better than that one in recurve archery.
Definitely not. Wu's just not got going.
No, scores of 23 and 24.
7 and 9 for
She looked so strong in a previous match.
A big 10 on her final arrow.
Puja got under her skin with a couple of those big arrows there.
Yeah, definitely. Just keeping the pressure on the opponent, that's all you need to do. at this level, you just can't afford any sloppy arrows. You've got to keep them all out of the blue. Well, the lower colours, you know. It's got to be red or better.
Well, let's have a look at Wu here. This is going to be big for her. Got this first arrow here.
She hasn't had a 10 yet.
And only 1-9 in those first two sets.
Yeah, surprisingly.
Well, it's got to start here for Wu Chunyan of China.
There we go. This is what we come to expect. Yeah, great shooting now. Both of them are on it. They know what it takes to win.
It's okay.
Yep.
That's just ask Pooja that you're good enough to get a 10, you're good enough to get a 10.
Yep. And she is. Not just a 10 and X.
This is a brilliant performance from Pooja.
Wu's got to get a 10.
What a set here. It's for survival. Doesn't get there. So here's a 9 or a 10 for the victory. Well, Wu almost has a resigned look on her face there.
Yeah, she knows she's gone.
Well, it's all down to Pooja again. Last set, she nailed it with a 10 to win the set. And now she needs a 9 or a 10 for victory.
Struggling.
Yeah, she is a little... Oh, and she's lost it! Didn't... She just looked like she was just fatiguing a little bit there, Pooja.
She just lost her fluidity in the shot. She started doubting herself.
Fair play to Wu there. 10-9-9, it's a good score. Well. Nicely set up now. Pooja's still there, needing a set win somewhere over these last two sets.
But not enough to match Wu Shanyan's 10-9.
Wu is still right there. I think there might be a bit of drama to play out just yet, John Stubbs.
I absolutely agree with you, Glenn. And an all gold end as well. That's only going to build her confidence.
Well, big arrow. A lot of interest now coming in this next arrow from Pooja. Remember, that was a match arrow, that one. In the third set, if Wu can find a way to come back and take this to a shoot-off,
that'd be impressive.
Well, she might even win the match here. 6-4 without a shoot-off.
She keeps them all in the goal. She's got a very good chance.
Easier said than done, though.
Yeah.
Well, let's see. We can put this in the 10 zone here. She has. This is really interesting now. Pooja coming off the 7, coming off the match arrow that she couldn't deliver. Needs to respond with a big number here.
9.
Well,
that's okay.
That's okay, indeed.
No.
Well, we mentioned through the first two sets, there were only 2 yellow scores or 2 gold scores for Wu. In the 5 arrows since, they've all been gold scores.
That's what she needs.
She's stepping up superbly, responding to the pressure really well.
Pooja's not believing in herself.
Does it feel like this match is completely flipped?
I think it has. 9 inches won. Oh.
It's down into the 8 zone, but only just. Yeah. So there's a chance here for Pooja. It's not a match arrow, but a 10 will get her that extra set point and put her on match point, heading into the last set.
Yeah, 4 sets points all.
No, it doesn't happen for Pooja again. What a match we have here. How quickly it's turned in favour of Wu.
That final arrow of the last 2 ends is just haunting her.
Well, 1 match arrow for Pooja. None in that set. And now we are going to a deciding set with the momentum certainly in Wu's favour.
9-8-7 for India's Pooja.
Wu fancies this now.
9-8.
Incredible, John. What a turnaround.
Yeah, she was out.
She was out.
And it's 4 apiece going into the 5th set.
You mentioned at the time after that last arrow went in at the end of the 3rd set, which was a 9 from Wu, that she had a resigned look on her face, that she thought she was done.
Yeah.
And here we are. The match is still going. We're into a deciding set. So it's a winner-take-all set. It's a 3-arrow contest. Remember, if we're tied on the same set score here, we go to a 1-arrow shoot-off. So that could be on the table as well.
I fancy that. Just to add a little more spice to it.
Yeah. Well, we both love shoot-offs.
Yeah.
So Wu to start it off now. 5th and final set. Well, that is the first time she's... Well, it's back-to-back 8s, in fact, for Wu.
Chance for Pooja now.
Hasn't had a 10 since the 2nd arrow of the 3rd set. So that's a 4 without one. Yeah, this is just the right time to get one.
No.
Good effort.
Close call there, wasn't it?
Yeah.
No.
9.
Oh.
7.
Well, is that the match gone there? It could well be, because Wu can win it.
With a 10.
She has a match arrow here for a spot in the semi-finals. Wu Chunyan of China. Yep,
Yes.
there it is. Wu, what a win for her. Well, despair 10 minutes ago has turned into joy.
Absolutely.
What a turnaround in this match. And Pooja will be kicking herself. Oh, what a disappointing end there for the Indian. That 3rd arrow on the 3rd set will haunt her. She needed a 9 for the victory, for a 6-0 win. Dropped in a 7 and has lost the match subsequently, 6 set points to 4. Wu is through to the semi-finals. What a turnaround in that match.
Well, Pooja had a chance to seal the match in each of the last 3 sets.
Incredible. And it's 7s in each of those 3 sets,
Yeah.
John. Cost her dearly.
Can't afford it at this level.
Wu through to the last 4. And she will have a chance to win now her 3rd consecutive medal in individual competition in the Paralympic Games. So congratulations to Wu Chunyan, winner of this match, 6 set points to 4.
From China, who will go through to the final semi-final spot against Serena Bembo.
On va saluer la présence bien sûr des enfants qui sont avec nous en face, les écoliers qui passent une superbe après-midi avec nous ici sur l'esplanade des Invalides. Merci les enfants d'être avec nous et on espère que vous passez un superbe moment. En tout cas, ils ont l'air de bien s'éclater. Mesdames et messieurs, veuillez accueillir les coachs, les juges et les athlètes sur le terrain des finales.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's our first semi-final. Please welcome the coaches, judges and the athletes.
Well, semi-final time now in para-archery in the women's individual recurve here in Invalides in Paris. So we have our 4 archers that will contend for the medals, but what medals will be they going for? We'll find out over this and the next match.
Cible numéro 1, représentant l'Italie.
Target number 1, representing Italy, Elisabetta Mino.
Cible numéro 2, représentant la République populaire de Chine.
Target number 2, representing People's Republic of China, Wu Yang.
Le juge de ligne pour cette rencontre est...
The line judge is Megan Tierney.
Here we go, semi-final action in the women's individual recurve. First ever meeting between these two in major competitions. Elisabetta Mino of Italy, the top seed, hasn't dropped a set point in her 2 wins to this point. And wow, look at that. Neither has Wu Yang, who has been in dominant form as well. Wu in her very first Paralympic Games, 32 years of age. The 38-year-old Mino from Italy in her 5th Paralympic Games. She has won 3 medals in previous editions of Paralympic Games. Silver in Tokyo in mixed teams, bronze in mixed teams in Rio, silver in the individual in London.
Impressive record.
Very much so. So she's trying to get into her 2nd Paralympic Games final. Gold medal matches Mino. But she's got a formidable opponent on the other target, and that's Wu Yang from China. So it's going to be Mino to go first.
Great start. Perfect start.
Yep, job underway for the Italian.
8.
Straight away, she's got a 2-point advantage, which Wu is going to find hard to come back from.
Yeah, fantastic shooting. This is what she was like in her 1/16th round.
Yeah, very good win against Amanda Jennings from Australia, that one was. Yeah, it's going to be Mino now with a very comfortable target here. Just 6 or higher for the first set. Tell you what, how about a perfect score in a set?
It'd be great to see.
Let's nail it. Oh, just a centimetre away. Hard luck for Mino.
Good effort.
But that really does.
That wraps the setup.
And sends a strong message to Wu, doesn't it?
Yeah. At least she's found the gold.
9.
He's got that feeling going again, Wu. So a comfortable 29-24 win in that first set. But if you're watching archery for the first time, scores are wiped now at the end of each set in recurve archery. Under the same scoring system for recurve at the Olympic Games. Everything is the same. The target size, the target being 70 metres away, the bows are the same. Everything is the same for these para archers. Great start there for Mino.
China's Wu Yang 8, 7 and 9. But Italy's Elisabetta Mino just a whisker away from a perfect 10-10-10. Time on the last. She does take the 2 points for set 1.
So Wu with the challenge now. Mino has shown her, led the way beautifully in that first set. One thing we're realising through this session, you've got to start strong. If you start with an 8 or a 7, or an 8 and a 7, as Wu did in that last set, you're going to be not getting the 2 set points. Now that gives her a chance.
It does. Yeah, let's see how Mino responds. There you see a bit of pressure.
Well, that's a real loose one from Mino.
Oh, that just compounds that 6.
Well, Wu is doing what Mino did in the last set. Capitalising on a loose arrow. Nice recovery. That's her third 10.
Still in it. Just about.
Yeah, going to be tough for Minot, because Wu's got a big target here to win the set. An 8 or higher. And important she takes this. Minot doesn't give opponents chances too often. And she's taken it nicely, Wu. Game on here in the semi-final.
Definitely.
Well, that was a very important arrow for Wu, for her confidence more than anything. Got to back yourself 100% in this sport.
So they both dropped a set for the first time.
Yep. Well, you expect things to get tougher. They should be tougher by semi-final time, shouldn't they?
It should be.
Getting into a gold medal match, you have to earn it. It's not a walk in the park. Well, it shouldn't be.
Each arch is going to need, in my opinion, 27 and above to win the set.
That's right. Young is the world #1 at the moment.
6, a 10, and a 9 for Italy.
This is her first Paralympic Games. World #1 because she's medalled regularly in teams events. She's been there or thereabouts in all the major individual events too in the last 2 years, including bronze at the World Champs last year. She was also silver medalist at the Asia Para Championships in Bangkok last year. And won 3 golds in teams events, did Wu, in 2023. World Champs, Para Asian Games, Asian Para Champs. Not a bad record.
No.
Well, Minot bounced back beautifully from that opening 6. But what she can't afford is another one. Neither archer can afford anything like a 7 or lower.
Definitely not.
Well, that is only just an 8. Did Minot's heart rate just increase a little bit as that arrow flew into that line?
Eight.
All to shoot for still. She needs a strong arrow here.
Fourth 10 of the match for Minot. Wu has just won so far in her 7.
I feel it's got to be a gold.
And it is.
Just.
9.
Yep, it's up. Minot's got a chance to win the set here. These are these arrows again that come along. They are huge. 2-all. This could be 4-2 after this arrow. Minot needs a 10. Dropped into the 8 zone, so she's now given an opportunity for Wu to take a 4-2 lead. Now this arrow's got even a bit more on it. 4-2. We could be 4-2. We could be 3-all. We could be 4-2 to Minot. And it is 4-2 to Wu.
Wow. Wow.
Wow, what a result for her in this set. That was clutch from Wu Yang. And she goes ahead 4-2 with a fantastic 10.
And as we said, 27 is going to always be needed.
Well, what do you reckon about Wu there? What's the reasoning behind that high, that clutch arrow, do you think, John?
I think it was just the pressure.
She dealt with it.
Bit of adrenaline.
No, an 8, an X, and an 8. But that's still not enough to match Wu.
Terrific arrow, wasn't it, from Wu?
Saving the best for last.
Well, Minot now facing a big challenge.
She knows she needs a 27 minimum.
Well, she got 26, paid the price.
Yep.
And the challenge for Wu from here, she got to hold it together. You know, she's sucking in the deep ones there.
Yeah.
Is she going to hold it together?
Both archers just need golds now. Can't deal in reds.
Direction la 4e volée maintenant. C'est Elisabetta Mino qui va tirer en premier. Cible numéro.
Well, Mino is averaging more than a 10 a set, but is down 4 set points to 2.
Yeah.
She's going first in this 4th set. Got to at least get a tie.
10.
Great start. It's as though she likes being behind.
I don't think I'd like me to be in her shoes.
Oh, definitely not.
9.
9.
Oh, this is brilliant from Mino. This is a world-class archer stepping up and delivering.
10 now, though, makes it interesting for the final arrow. No.
Oh, we were away, so here's a royal opportunity for Mino
She only needs an 8.
to send it to a deciding set. Yes. 29. Nice response from Elisabetta Mino of Italy. What a match this is.
Oh, fabulous.
The last arrow academic there for Wu.
9.
So 4 set points each now. We are going to a deciding set. It's a 3-arrow contest.
But both archers are now in the middle. So now it's all about the technique, holding it together and not choking.
Rien n'est encore fait dans ce match et une nouvelle fois, double scénario possible.
It's serious business.
Yeah, it's the difference between a gold match or a bronze match.
Oh, and for Mino. Such a great archer for such a long time. First debut at the Olympic or Paralympic Games back in Beijing in 2008, Mino. He's been at this level for such a long time, and now she is 1 set away. Brilliant set from her in the last set. 6 10s in her 12 arrows. What a percentage. That's brilliant.
Yeah.
Only 2 for Wu, but she's hanging in there.
Yeah. Mino's not really featured, though, in the para sport for a couple of years.
That's right.
She's been concentrating on able-bodied.
That's an interesting career choice for her.
Just so she can get used to being at the highest level.
Well, she needs to take that experience now and harness it.
She does.
Into this next 2 minutes. Straight away, she's just taking her time here with this first arrow as the clock ticks down to 10 seconds. Our first arrow, rather, of the final set of the semi-final.
8.
And now she'll be nervous. Is Wu mentally strong enough to hold it together here?
I'll tell you in a minute.
Well, that's not a bad effort.
No.
Mino needs a 10 now.
Does she?
I reckon.
Set.
7.
Well, that's going to be very hard to come back now. Wu.
A 9 and it's over.
Exactly. It's got a big chance here, Wu. Oh, she's away too. So it's 17 to 15. That is all right. So 1 arrow left. Mino.
It's got to be in the gold.
Preferably a 10.
Yeah.
And then that will leave Wu with a 9 to win. And she's got it. What an arrow from Mino. How she would have loved that 2 arrows ago. So it's on the bow here of Wu. She needs a 9 for victory. It's all down to Wu Yang for a spot in the gold medal match.
Great arrow there by Mino.
It was, but look at Wu. Can she hold it together? A gold score.
Yes!
Oh, she's got it! Just Wu Yang is into the gold medal match by, I don't know, maybe 3 or 4 millimeters. But she held it together just. Wu Yang. Bitter disappointment for Elisabetta Mino, but she had her chances in that last set. Wasn't good enough, and it's Wu Yang who gets the win. Just 6-set points to 4. Oh, that was a good match of recurve archery here in this semi-final.
When it was good, it was excellent.
Well, lots of drama.
Yeah, definitely. That's what it meant. It was a gold medal. Well, it was potentially a gold medal match.
Wu, what a win for the world #1 there.
China's Wu Yang going through to the gold medal.
She wins by 6-set points to 4.
To the bronze medal match in just over 35 minutes' time.
Mesdames et messieurs, veuillez accueillir les coachs, les juges et les athlètes sur le terrain des finales.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the second semi-final. Please welcome the coaches, judges and athletes.
Semi-final time here at the Archery at the Paris Paralympic Games. And here comes Singali Dembarul of Mongolia and Wu Chunyan of China.
Cible numéro 1, représentant la Mongolie.
Target number 1, representing Mongolia.
Wow, she's improved greatly from her performance in Tokyo, where she was beaten in the first round. She's come all the way to the semi-finals now. Wu Chunyan was put through the ringer in the quarters against Puja. She was down 4-0 in that match, came back to win 6-4. Survived a match arrow from her rival in that match too. Somehow found a way.
Wu's got great technique though.
Yeah, and a fantastic record. 4 Paralympic medals behind her. Wu Chunyan trying to get 5 here in Paris, and maybe even 6 too, because she's in the mixed teams competition, which is coming up in a later session. Here's the results for Singali Dembarul. Wins over Shevchenko of Ukraine and Lavrinch of Slovenia, and the wins for Wu over Yarjagal of Mongolia and Puja, as I just mentioned, from India. So it's a best of 5 set encounter. 3 arrows per set. Highest cumulative score wins 2 set points. First to 6 set points wins the match. It's going to be Wu to go first. Well, she started off very slowly in her quarterfinal over Puja, but really scored heavily over the last 3 sets.
Oh, great, great, great. Match straight off.
More of that, please.
Yes, please.
just hangs into the 9 zone.
She started so strong in her last 8th match, though. Oh, this is fabulous. Where's this come from?
Deep within her soul, maybe.
Yeah.
Well, Wu, straight away. Being sent a clear message from Demberel. Target number 1.
8.
Well, here's a chance for the set for Demberel. An 8 or higher.
Yeah.
Based on those first 2 arrows, there should be no problem whatsoever.
Yeah.
But it's a semi-final.
No, it's a 9.
Well done.
Yeah.
Very nice set of archery there.
She held that together really well. It's always hard when you've obviously observed your competitor put a low arrow in. It just takes the edge off it, and you start telling yourself, I only need. And you just got to keep that focus and just keep on hitting the golds.
10, 9, 8 for China.
Well, a good win there for Demberel to take the first 2 set points. 29-27 the score in that set.
One shy of the perfect score. She claims the 2 points at the end of that first set.
Well, these two have met once before. In major competition was at the World Championships last year. Wu had the win against Demberel by 6 set points to 2. Demberel managed to take a set off Wu in that match, taking a set off her here.
Yep.
Now for Demberel, she's got to kick on.
She needs a strong start.
Yeah, well, she
had a strong start in the
brilliant.
first.
She had a perfect start with those 2 10s. Set number 2 now, Wu to go first.
10.
Again, she starts off with a 10.
Set. 7.
Well, that's going to be tough for the Mongolian.
Especially if Wu gets a gold now. No.
8.
10 keeps her in it.
8.
Just dropped off the standards just a touch. Here comes Wu with a big chance to win the second set and get this match back to level terms now. It's just an 8 or higher. She's got that 8.
Yep.
Doing just enough to get the job done there. But 26-25, 30. 28-25, doesn't matter, you still get the 2 set points.
6.
Demberel nowhere near the standard
No.
she was able to achieve in that first set.
Where's it gone?
She left it in the first set, John.
Yeah.
Unfortunately for her.
She looks so strong.
Indeed. Captured that form. Now, worth noting too, Mongolia have only ever won 1 medal in para-archery in their history, and it was the men's individual recurve back in 2008. And it was a win there to Batyayev in that men's competition. He won the gold medal that year.
Got a 10, 8, and 8.
So this is a big deal for Mongolian para-archery. This performance here from Singeli Demberel. She will win or contend for a medal.
She will.
Will she be contending for a gold or a bronze? Poised at the moment. Yeah. Dead even between Wu and her at the moment.
Wu's got to start believing in herself like she did in the quarterfinal.
Yeah. Well, scores are 27 and 26. kind of where they need to be. Maybe up a point here and there, but it's solid so far. The worrying sign there was that second set for Dembrel. That can't happen again. You can't afford to just give sets to your opponent, particularly in a semi-final. Set number 3 now.
Yeah.
9.
It's a third good arrow to start the set.
She's steadied the ship now.
Neuf.
9.
If she could string some good arrows together.
Like she did in the first set.
Definitely.
She'll be right in the hunt.
9.
9.
We go.
Yeah.
High quality coming off both archers' bows. Wu now needs to get a 10 here to try and put some scoreboard pressure on the Mongolian.
9.
Far away, but here we go.
27 is what we said should be the minimum score.
Big arrow here in the context of this match here. Could it be 4-2 to the Mongolian? Might it be 4-2 to Wu? Dembrel with a massive arrow here. Oh, it is going to be 2 to Wu. Unbelievable, John.
Yeah, it's those rogue arrows. You can't have it at this level.
Well, it cost you 2 set points.
Yeah.
And that could be the match.
Definitely.
Dembrel might review this match in 15 minutes, saying that arrow there was the one that cost me.
Wu won a set with 26.
Yep.
And we're saying 27 should be the minimum score that they should be hitting.
Well, that suggests Wu got lucky in set number 2, which he did, because the archery from her opponent was not up to scratch, quite frankly, but she's hit the 27 in the other 2 sets.
999 arrows of China's Wu.
Dembrel, she's showing really good signs in this match.
Yeah.
29 in the first set. A brilliant 10 there with her second arrow in that third set.
She's not mentally strong enough.
Well, she's got to find that mental strength. She still has time.
She does.
Wu definitely feels like she's got that higher base level of scoring in her.
Dembrel needs to score heavy now.
4-2 it is.
It's got to be an all-goal end.
Dembrel now set number 4.
10.
Good.
Yep. Yeah, 10, same place. Same line.
Neuf.
9.
Well, she's setting it up, giving herself a chance. Asking her opponent to shoot another good score. And she does.
Fantastic. Got to be a 10.
Well, she's given herself a chance to win the match now with that arrow, has Wu.
Mongolian's got to get a 10. Oh, great shooting.
Wow, what a set of archery here in the semi-final. Match arrow now for Wu Chunyan. 10 to win it and get a spot in the final. She's away, and we're going to a deciding set. It's only a 7.
Every archer, when they get the opportunity to finish it, they choke.
It's been incredible. So put a ring around that last arrow in set number 4, but take nothing away from Demirel there. Another 29.
Yeah.
Under pressure, needing to win the set, John.
Yeah, that's the level you need to be at.
She pulls out a 29.
But she's never been backing it up with the set afterwards.
Well, let's see what challenge she has there. We talked about her mental strength. All of a sudden, there was plenty of mental strength in that set. Tell you what, it wasn't a bad set from Wu either until that last arrow. What about that last 10, though, from Demirel?
Yeah, when she needed it the most.
Stunning. There it is there.
On her last arrow, so
we're going to a deciding set in the semi-final. Well, drama. Well, I don't know what's going to happen here.
Tie score.
You going for it? You going for a shoot off?
I'm going for a shoot off, mate.
Okay. Yeah, all right. Let's see. I'm not going to complain if it's a shoot off. Especially in the semi-final of the Paralympic Games. All right, let's go to Wu Chunyan with the first arrow of the final set. It's a 3-arrow contest. Oh, how good is that to start it off?
Powell just piles the pressure on.
Well, what about Wu? She started 4 of the 5 sets with 10s.
Fantastic.
Demirel started 2 of the 4 that she's had with 10s too. Can she get a third? Yes!
2 perfects.
This match is on edge right now. It's fantastic stuff. Hope you're enjoying it. Oh, it's missed.
8.
Yes, it's missed the gold. So here's the chance for Demirel. Now, she took it in the last set.
She needs a 10.
Well, even a 9 wouldn't be too shabby, would it?
Oh,
it's a 7.
She's choked.
Well, there's still 1 arrow left. There's still 1 arrow left, John. Now, here's another match arrow for Wu. 10 for the win. It's
9.
away. It's a 9. So, Demirel now needs a 10 to send the match to a shoot-off. If it's anything lower, Wu goes through to the gold medal match. Oh, hard luck for Demirel. Wu is the winner by a single point. So Wu Chunyan is through to the gold medal match. She found a way, was not easy. Singly Demirel stepping up at various times in that match, super impressively. But in the end, she's just come up short. She'll go to the bronze medal match, but Wu Chunyan will go to the gold medal match and try and win her second Paralympic gold medal. What a match between those two.
Absolutely. Demirel now just needs to go and refocus and keep that belief. She shot really well.
And what about Wu? She showed plenty of mental fortitude in that match too, didn't she?
Yeah.
And she claims the final spot in the gold medal. So,
well, Wu, with already 4 Paralympic Games medals tucked away from previous games, has a chance to win a 5th. She's the winner of the semi-final. Tight one, 6 set points to 4.
An all-China final. Wu Yang versus Wu Chunyan.
Mesdames et messieurs, oh là là, vous avez vu comme on a chanté Grise en 1924 grâce à ce montage vidéo extrêmement pointu. Mais maintenant, c'est à vous de briller parce qu'on va transformer tout simplement l'Esplanade des Invalides et ce terrain des finales en karaoké géant. Alors, le principe est simple. Si vous vous voyez sur les écrans géants, à vous de chanter et à vous peut-être la gloire éternelle. C'est parti. Alors attendez, parce que les paroles arrivent. Magnifique, quelle démonstration peut-être des futures gloires de la chanson internationale ici. Merci à toutes les participantes, merci à tous les participants et bravo. on a trouvé la légende, on a trouvé le king du dance floor, le king des invalides. Wow! Énorme! Le rythme dans la peau, le rythme de la noche. Ah, qui peut faire mieux? Qui peut faire mieux? Ah. Mesdames et messieurs, veuillez accueillir les coachs, les juges et les athlètes sur le terrain des finales pour le match, pour la médaille de bronze de l'épreuve individuelle féminine Arc Classic Open.
Ladies and gentlemen, the bronze medal match. Please welcome the coaches, judges, and the athletes.
Time for bronze medal action now in women's individual recurve open archery here at Paris 2024. It's always a tough match for these archers who have lost their semi-finals, both of them so close to getting through to the gold medal match. It's time to put that disappointment behind them and win a medal for themselves, their country, their family, their friends. Elisabetta Minot for bronze here, and Sengali Dembaril of Mongolia.
Representing Mongolia, Selengi Dembaril.
Dembaril has not won a Paralympics Games medal before. Only one archer from Mongolia has ever won a medal for their country in para-archery. So this is a big moment for the sport and the country. Mongolia, Elisabetta Minot, the Italian. She is going for her fourth Paralympic Games medal in this match. Both losing their semi-finals 6 points to 4 to Chinese archers in dramatic fashion. This could easily have been the gold medal match.
It could.
Those way those matches had unfolded, but it's not to be.
And you have to win this to secure a medal.
You do. So there's a lot on the line here. It's going to be Mino to go first. The Italian on target number 1. She wins here. This will be her second individual Paralympic Games medal. She won silver in London. And her other 2 medals that she's won have both been in mixed teams competition. Dembrul now from Mongolia.
Set. 7.
Going to have to hold it together mentally, these two. Because they both know they've got the ability, and they've proved that. They have proved that in this competition. You're right, John.
8.
No adjustment of the sight needed from Mino.
No, she knew her form wasn't right then.
9.
Dead even after 2 arrows in this first set.
I think it's going to be the last arrow of every set.
Well, if that's the case, John, we're in for a treat.
We are.
In this match.
Set. 7.
No gold. No gold start.
Well, Mino struggling for her range in that first set. So here's a big chance for Dembrul to take the first set. It's going to be an 8 or higher for the win, and she's got it. She's got that 8. So there's the first 2 set points to Dembrul. Mino.
23 points pour la cible numéro 1 avec Céline Guy-Demberel.
Yeah, Mongolia's only other medal, or only medal that they've won in para archery to this point was gold in men's individual recurve in 2008.
8, 7, 23 in total for Italy's Elisabetta Mino.
Italy are comfortably in the top 10
wins that first set. 7, 9, 8
of the
2-0
para archery medal count in history. They have won 33 para archery medals, 8 golds, 13 silvers and 12 bronzes.
La campagne de Céline Guy-Demberel a démarré lors de la qualification avec une place de 3e. Elle a tiré 622 et ensuite elle a battu l'Ukrainienne Anna Victoria Shevchenko en 8e de finale, Ziva Lavrinch, la Slovène en quart de finale, et puis Wu Chunyan.
Of course, Mino herself has contributed 3 of those medals to that total already.
C'est le parcours de Céline Guy-Demberel pour atteindre ce match pour la médaille de bronze. 2 points de 7 à 0, c'est Elisabetta Mino qui va tirer la première flèche. Cible numéro 1.
She needs to start finding the gold, Mino.
Yeah, just 1 gold score so far in that first set. Second arrow to Dembrul. That was really the one that arguably won the set for her. So low scoring first set, 24-23. Mino, 2 set points to 0 down.
She's proved what she's capable of, though.
She knows she can put 10s on the scoreboard. And now's the time to do it.
There we go.
Dembrul. She's got momentum going. She has been very impressive. Likewise, Mino.
Yeah. She's back on form now.
Nine.
Well, it's a 19, so here's a chance for Mino to get back on level terms, and she'll enjoy a perfect score, as we all will. She can nail this 10. There it is.
Wow.
There it is for Elisabetta Minot. 30 from 30.
Perfect score.
Well, Timberall 28. Normally that would be good enough to take the 2 set points, but not when there's perfection on the other target.
That's the quality we were expecting.
Fantastic archery there from Elisabetta Minot. And the race for the bronze medal is well and truly on.
Elisabetta Minot putting down a marker, not just 3 10s, but 3 X's, big 3-0 on the board. And it's taken all day to get to this bronze medal match to see a perfect score.
Tell you what, Timberall, don't count her out yet. Anything is capable of happening here.
Going into set 3.
As each archer rides that emotional wave to the end of this match.
You've got to maintain that, keep that pressure on though. You know, it's no good just winning an end and then losing an end, and you know, you've got to just keep it going.
That has been a pattern, hasn't it?
It has.
In some of these matches in this session.
Yeah.
And even in this match, we've seen it with a low-scoring first set and then a very high-scoring one in the second.
Definitely.
So 2 set points each it is. First to 6 set points wins the bronze medal. Best of 5 set encounter. Minot coming off a brilliant 30 to start set 3.
9.
Good 9.
Set 7.
So Lindy Dembrell opens with a 7. That was the same score that she opened the first set with, but she went on to win that set.
Yeah.
Difference being, though, Minot started with a gold score in this one and has followed it up with another. Yeah.
She means business now.
She sure does. Well, 7 still could win a set, but she needs this to be a 10. She needs to bounce back strong here. And it hasn't happened. For Minot now for a 4 set point to 2 lead. Needs an 8 or higher. Longer hold for the Italian. Slightly there, but just made that final adjustment. Solid archery again from Minot.
Yeah.
And that gets the job done. Off to her coach for a chat again. As Dembrell finishes with a 9.
Minot's last 6 arrows have just been grouping up fantastic. She just knows she needs all golds.
Un 3e set où on est sur triple 9, donc 3-9, la même valeur à 3 reprises pour l'Italienne. Et elle consolide sa place de leader désormais avec 4 points de 7 à 2. La différence, c'est que dès le prochain set, elle pourrait tirer le
Minot knows what she needs to do now. She's been around at this level since Beijing in 2008.
de Paris 2024, 4 à 2.
Now she's just 3 arrows away from winning her 4th Paralympic Games medal.
Yeah.
But it's consistent. 3 9s for Elisabetta Minot.
Not many archers in the world have won 4 Paralympic medals.
Well, it could be 5 if Minot wins this set here. Of course, she'll be back for the mixed teams competition in another session. Won silver in that in Tokyo.
Et elle est tombée face à Wu Yang en demi-finale. C'est son parcours avant d'atteindre ce match pour
that one in a shoot-off too. So Elisabetta Minot's had her heartbreaks in her career, been very close to success on a couple of occasions, including here in Paris. Right, what's Salengi Dembrel got here?
She's got to start strong.
4 set points to 2. The Mongolian still got a chance. But she needs a tie or a win in this 4th set to prolong the match. And she would love that to have been 6 inches higher.
Definitely. Yes.
What a beauty from Mino.
Pressure on now.
Eight.
Oh, fantastic. Wow.
Well, this is some finish from Mino.
Got to be a 10. Got to be a 10.
Yeah, got to be. They have any chance now. And it's well off that. So it's just a 3 or higher for Elisabetta Mino. For bronze here in Paris.
Finish it with a perfect.
Oh, it's great arrow anyway for Elisabetta Mino.
First bit of emotion there.
Wow, Elisabetta Mino came back strong after the disappointing loss in that semi-final, and now we get the emotion from the Italian. 4th Paralympic Games medal for Elisabetta Mino. 2 silvers and 2 bronzes now for her in her career. And that was fantastic archery from her in the last 3 sets. 5 10s and 4 9s. Just too good for Salengi Dembrel of Mongolia. And Elisabetta Mino's got bronze for Italy in the women's individual recurve.
What a way to finish. 9 arrows in the gold.
Wow, she was so close to getting in the gold medal match. Had her chances in that semi-final.
She did.
A fair play to her. It's not easy to put behind a semi-final loss in those circumstances, but she did it really well, John Stubbs.
Yeah, definitely. You have to win the bronze medal. You've got to go out there and prove your worth.
And she did, didn't she?
She did.
Yeah. Here was the arrow that sealed it for Mino.
30, 27, 29. What a finish.
Mino back to the podium in the Paralympic Games she goes, winning that match by 6 set points to 2.
Le temps pour nous de remercier nos amis les volontaires qui font un travail remarquable en changeant les blasons au bout du terrain. Nos volontaires, il y en a 400 sur le site des Invalides et ils opèrent depuis le début des Jeux Olympiques et pendant l'intégralité des Jeux Olympiques et Paralympiques. Sans les volontaires, rien de tout cela ne serait possible. Merci aux volontaires pour tout ce travail consenti tous les jours. Mesdames et messieurs, veuillez accueillir les coachs, les juges et les athlètes sur le terrain des finales pour le match pour la médaille d'or de l'épreuve individuelle féminine Arc Classic Open.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's the big one, the gold medal match. Please welcome the coaches, the judges, and of course, the athletes.
Well, it is gold medal time in women's recurve individual action here at Paris 2024 Paralympic Games. And we have two Chinese archers to go for gold here, and both have been sensational through this competition. Both so close. They need to dig deep in their semi-finals to get to this point. But they just got there. Well done to these two, Wu Yang and Wu Chunyan. So Wu Yang, the number one in the world at the moment, has been there since December 2023. She's going for her very first Paralympic Games medal. Well, she's got one. What colour is it going to be?
Yeah, good luck to her.
Target number 2 representing
and here is Wu Chunyan.
Wu Chunyan.
And she has 4 Paralympic Games medals in the bank. 2 from Tokyo, both bronze, and silver and gold from Rio.
Yeah.
The line judge is Megan Tierney.
Multiple medalists.
This is big for Wu Chunyan. She hasn't won gold in the individual. This is the path to the final for Wu Yang. Comfortable wins in her first 2 matches. Far from comfortable against Elisabetta Mino of Italy in the semis. And it's a very similar story for Wu, although she was close to being defeated in her quarterfinal too by Pooja of India. Watched that match earlier. Pooja had a match arrow to win 6-0 in that one, but she missed. And then Wu Chunyan came back from 4-0 down to beat Pooja, and then almost blew it too against Emberl in the semi, but found a way to win that too.
Yeah. Always come from behind.
Yes, indeed. So lots of resilience
Definitely.
by the archer on target number 2. So really anything could happen in this final in the women's individual recurve in the para archery. It's going to be Wu Chunyan to start first on target 2.
Done.
Now,
strong start.
Yes, these two have met once before in their careers. It happened in the semi-finals.
Oh, fantastic.
Of the Asian Para Games in Hangzhou in October last year. And the winner in that match was Wu Chunyan, 6-4. So that match not in the too distant past.
She really rips that technique, you know. So crisp.
Well, she's got a 2-point advantage heading into this last arrow. Wu might pay for that 8 with her second arrow, Wu Chunyan. Bounces back with the 10 with her last arrow. Lovely comeback from her there. Yep. So, it's a 9 or higher for Wu Yang to take the first set. Oh, it's dropped into the 7. Goodness me. Provisionally an 8 there.
Plongé à la lisière du 7, du 8. Est-ce que c'est un cordon? Est-ce que ça sera un 8? La question est posée.
It's now dropped back to a 7 star.
Pertinente et très importante parce que pour l'heure, au tableau
my first impression it was a 7.
Definitely, I agree.
Avantage Wu Chunyan sur la cible numéro 2. Par contre, si vous regardez bien sur la cible.
So we'll get clarification from the judge, the target judge now, just on that last arrow.
Aux côtés de ce chiffre. Ce qui veut dire qu'il va falloir qu'on s'en remette à la sagesse de notre juge de cible, Frau Bettina Kratz-Müller, qui va nous dire si c'est... Ah, c'est bien un 8, c'est bel et bien un 8.
Just keep an eye on that 7. Oh, it has been awarded an 8, in fact, so the set has been shared at 1 apiece. John, the other dimension at play here is, of course, we've got teammates against each other. They both have coaches, and they both had the same coaches through the competition. So what sort of dynamic is at play in, do you think, in this, with teammates going against each other in an event like this?
Quality usually drops, but when you win a gold medal, you've just got to forget about teammates.
Go for it.
Just got to go for it. Go for it, definitely.
So far, they've given that impression.
Yeah.
Sometimes you can get it's not a weird vibe going, but I refer to matches at the Olympic Games, for example, here, when Korean archers are going against each other. There are hundreds of Korean fans in the stands, but they are fantastically respectful to both archers, and they will just keep quiet through the whole match.
And that is it. You've got to be respectful of one another.
So it's 1 each after the first set. Wu Chunyan going first again.
9.
Neuf.
9.
Dix.
10.
Could be a 5-setter here.
Feels like it.
Yeah.
Well, if we get a 5-setter, there'll be lots of drama in it.
Yeah.
Second 10 of the match there from Wu Chunyan, by the way.
9.
9.
Well, a chance now for set win for Wu Chunyan. 10 is what she needs. Oh, she's got it too.
Wow.
Right on the line. What a beauty from Wu Chunyan. That's big.
So this arrow's irrelevant.
That's right. Big arrow there for Wu Chunyan. You know, so critical, even though it's a good arrow there from Wu Yang. It is so important to take those opportunities in set formats. Those last arrows where you step up and win, and you've got to take them. Well done to Wu Chunyan there. She leads 3-1.
Look at the quality, though. 27, 27, 28, 29. Amazing. It's the gold medal match.
Mais quand on regarde les résultats de Wu Yang également, nous sommes sur un score quasi parfait, 28.
They look pretty good, those arrows, don't they? Yeah. They're just ratified by those officials. There is a target judge down there, and there's representatives from both archers.
A 9, 9, 10,
checking everything.
For Wu Yang.
I wonder if they'll swap shirts at the end. Woo-woo.
Yeah.
9, 10, 10.
So they do it in private if they do it at all, John.
Yeah, absolutely.
C'est bien que je dise que les deux archères se sont déjà affrontés, mais ce serait bien que je dise qui a gagné, n'est-ce pas? C'était en demi-finale donc des Jeux asiatiques.
Nothing in it really so far, is there?
Le match 6.7.
Just 1 point difference.
Direction le troisième set
56. Total score for Wu Chunyan, 55 for Wu Yang. Just 1 arrow between them, or 1 point between them so far, total score. So Wu Yang to go first in this third set. Best of 5 set encounter. Gold medal match here in Paris.
9.
9.
Dix.
10.
Fourth 10 for Wu Chunyan.
This is a great advertisement for women's recurve archery.
Yeah, they're going really well, both archers.
10.
Well held into the 10 there from Wu Yang. Some super high quality archery going on now. Remember, the archers are shooting from 70 meters. This is it's exactly the same rules, conditions as able-bodied archery. Here's a chance for the third set here for Wu Yang. Oh, has it missed that 9 line?
Yep.
Well, that opens the door here for Wu Chunyan. Last set, she nailed the 10 to win the set.
Yep.
Can she do the same again? You betcha.
Oh, yes.
Magnifique progression pour Wu Chunyan avec ce 10.
Fantastic arrow again from Wu Chunyan. How big were those two arrows to end the second and third set? They might have just won her the gold medal.
Yeah, definitely. There is one difference between this and Olympic recurve. Do you know it?
Tell me.
The archers get 30 seconds to shoot the arrow.
That is actually true, yes. They get 10 more seconds.
Yep. Arrow, a 9.
And the reason being is because disabled archers, if they have dexterity issues or anything like that, can potentially take longer to load the arrow.
That's right, they need more time to get their arrow set.
Yeah. But these guys, as you can see, they're actually delaying their process, so they're letting that 10 seconds run down, and then they're re-establishing their shot process after the 10 seconds have started.
So what you're saying is, do you think that both of these archers could operate with a 20-second time limit?
Definitely.
No problem at all.
Wu Chunyan, Wu Yang, sous les encouragements du public de Paris, s'il vous plaît.
Well, it's Wu Chunyan with those two brilliant arrows to end the third and fifth, or the second and third sets rather. Both of them 10s. In fact, she's ended all 3 sets with 10s, Wu Chunyan.
Yeah.
Leading this match 5-1. She's on match point. What that means is Wu needs to win this and the next set to take to a shoot-off, and that is going to be difficult thanks to that 7.
Yeah. 10 now. Compounds.
Yep, all the pressure.
Ooh.
8.
It's okay, though. She's still 1 point up.
Absolutely, and she won the last set with an 8 as well in there. But this is a big arrow here for Wu Yang.
9.
Solid. But again, it just opens the door ever so slightly. Wu Chunyan with a gold score here. It's going to make it very tough for Wu Yang.
Oh, 10. That's it. That should be it.
It should be it. One more good arrow from Wu Chunyan. She might only need an 8 for victory.
Yeah.
Let's have a look at Wu Yang here. Needs the maximum. Oh, hard luck for her. Just not to be in this set. Yep, opportunity slipped through her fingers there.
And so she knows it.
Here's the win for Wu Chunyan. It's a 7 or higher. In fact, she can even have a 6, but why not have a 10?
Yeah, Olympic champions or Paralympic champion finishes with a 10.
Yeah, brilliant arrow there from Wu Chunyan. And there is a gold medal in individual women's recurve archery for Wu Chunyan. Her second Paralympic Games gold medal after a mixed team's success back in Rio in 2016. But this one will be extra special. There's nothing like winning an individual title in the sport of archery. Look what it means to her.
Oh, fantastic. Amazing technique.
She deserves it too. She's been fully tested in 2 of her matches, John. She had to come back from 4-0 down in the quarterfinal. Really dug deep and found a way. Wu Yang, she played well all through the session, but there is a deserved winner. Wu Chunyan is the gold medalist. And in the end, some brilliant archery at the end of the second and third really locked it in. She wins by 7 set points to 1.
Félicitations également à son adversaire Wu Yang pour la République populaire de Chine qui réalise sa meilleure performance aux Jeux Paralympiques.
A great effort from Wu, wasn't it? In the end, she finished with 7 tens from her 12 arrows. That's very impressive from the 70-meter line.
À l'occasion de la cérémonie des vainqueurs dans quelques instants.
Saved her best till last.
D'ailleurs, mesdames et messieurs, vous êtes conviés à rester avec nous pour cette dite cérémonie des vainqueurs.
We enjoy these highlights, and Wu Yang just not able to get going in that last set. She only finished with 24 points as those arrows dropped low.
Qu'on est en train de proposer.
But Wu Chuyan,
dans quelques instants avec le concours de Sébastien Flûte qui appose les premières pièces. Il pose la première pierre.
I'm impressed with the line that she's got on her face. How it's so prominent.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's years of putting the arrow in exactly the right spot.
Absolutely.
Time and time and time again, right?
Definitely.
Well, there we are, folks. 7 points to 1. It was Wu winning the gold over her compatriot. Well done to Elisabetta Mino of Italy as well. She picked up the bronze. We'll have the medal for the victory ceremony for you very shortly.
Construction du podium pour la cérémonie des vainqueurs des Jeux Paralympiques. Nous vous proposons une petite page divertissement avec là aussi la recette du succès. Ils réinterprètent les morceaux d'hier et d'aujourd'hui. On les retrouve pour notre plus grand plaisir. Ce sont les Banda Panam.
These ceremonies will be coming up in around about 15 minutes' time. And to fill that time, please welcome back Banda Panam.
on les adore et nous sommes ravis que vous les adoriez comme nous parce que ce sont les Banda Panam. Ils ont le secret, ils mettent une ambiance absolument électrique jour après jour. Merci encore aux Banda Panam et hâte de vous retrouver demain pour de nouvelles aventures.
Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for the brilliant Banda Panam.
Mesdames et messieurs, la cérémonie des vainqueurs de l'épreuve individuelle féminine Art Classique Open.
Ladies and gentlemen, the victory ceremony for the women's individual Recurve Open.
Veuillez accueillir les médaillés.
Please welcome the medalists.
Well, out come the archers now for the victory ceremony in the women's individual recurve open. And we have archers from the People's Republic of China and Italy to accept their medals after what has been a brilliant competition.
Les médailles seront remises par...
The medals will be presented by...
Son Altesse Royale, Euphelma Chuden Wangchuk, du Bhoutan.
Her Royal Highness Princess Euphelma Choden Wuchan of Bhutan.
Accompagné par...
Accompanied by...
Romain Girouille, membre du Conseil d'administration, Paris 2024.
Member of Paris 2024 Board of Directors.
Médaillé de bronze, représentant l'Italie.
bronze medalist representing Italy, Elisabetta Mino.
Well, it's another Paralympic Games medal for Elisabetta Mino, her fourth in her career. She's been at Paralympic Games since Beijing in 2008. Yes, the search for a gold still goes on. She gave it everything in that semi-final, bounced back superbly to beat Sengeli Demirel of Mongolia. 6 set points to 2. Dropped the first set in that match, but was sensational in the last 3. Second bronze. Let's go with the bronze she won in the mixed teams in Rio, and the 2 silvers she has from London in the individual and the silver in the mixed teams from Tokyo. Elisabetta Mino of Italy gets the bronze medal.
Médaillé d'argent, représentant la République populaire de Chine.
Silver medalists representing People's Republic of China, Wu Yang.
Well, Wu Yang getting the silver. This was her very first Paralympic Games. She's rocketed up the rankings to #1 in the world. Has medalled and won golds at World Championships and other events as well. And she's taken that form all the way to the gold medal match here. But outclassed by her compatriot for the gold medal, but still a fine achievement for Wu Yang to get the silver medal in the women's individual recurve.
Médaillée d'or et championne paralympique, représentant la République populaire de Chine.
Gold medalist and Paralympic champion representing People's Republic of China, Wu Shanyan.
Well, she really has an outstanding record at Paralympic Games. This is medal number 5 for her. Bronze in Tokyo in the individual and the mixed teams. In Rio, it was silver in the individual and gold in the mixed teams. Now gold in the individual in Paris. Boy, she took the scenic route to victory in her quarterfinal, down 4-0 against the Indian Puja. Came back to win 6-4. Tough win in the semi-2, 6-4. Far more decisive in that final, beating Wu Yang 7-1. Congratulations to Wu Chunyan of China, winning the gold in the women's individual recurve.
Veuillez vous lever pour l'hymne de la République populaire de Chine.
Ladies and gentlemen, please stand if you are able for the anthem of People's Republic of China.
Mesdames et messieurs, les médaillés paralympiques.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Paralympic medalists.
Well, there's an awesome moment for para-archery. Wu Chunyan getting the gold medal here in Paris in the women's individual recurve. Nice scene there involving all 3 of the archers. Wu Yang from China getting the silver, and Elisabetta Mino of Italy the bronze here in Paris.
Il ne nous reste plus qu'à vous remercier, mesdames et messieurs, d'avoir été de la partie, d'avoir vécu ce moment historique du côté des Jeux paralympiques de Paris 2024. La Chine qui s'installe de plus en plus comme la nation de la domination en ce qui concerne les épreuves de para-tir à l'arc. Une médaille de plus qui porte le total pour la République populaire de Chine à 8. 3 médailles d'or, 3 médailles d'argent et 2 médailles de bronze. Merci à toutes, merci à tous, très belle soirée à vous et on se retrouve demain pour la suite des aventures.
Well, that wraps the session of archery up. The women's individual recurve finals held here in Invalides in Paris in para archery. Congratulations one more time to Wu Chunyan of China, Wu Yang and Elisabetta Mino, the medalists in the women's individual recurve. Thank you for watching. We hope you enjoyed this session and we will see you for the next session of para archery here from Paris 2024.